What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to do a little bit nicer, higher quality, not my utmost, but something much better than the previous EDC video. I've updated my EDC a little bit. Everyone was like, man, that's a lot of stuff to carry. Yes, it is definitely a lot of stuff. But I like to be prepared. It's comfortable for me to carry, so I'm cool with that. That being said, I did make some changes because there's some stuff I've wanted to adjust. So I hope that you'll enjoy this. I'm going to do a top down on it. We're going to go over everything. I'm going to put it all out. I've got it all on me now. You know, it's all there. I do have this right here in the back pocket, and you know, it is what it is. But yeah, this is what I carry. So let's get to it. Okay, folks, so starting out, here we go. We're going to go ahead and just go through all of the stuff. This is everything, believe it or not. But it's true, this is everything. So, go through it really quick. Got Apple Watch. I like the watch. I think a watch period is very good to have. I just like the Apple Watch. Got it a couple years back. It's the Series 3, I think, and with the cellular and all that. But it's good. And then also, this is providing I don't have my EDC bag with me and I need sunglasses. Then I would have those on me. Okay, and then moving down. So that's what I would wear. Wrist, face, obviously, and then we're gonna just move across. Right here, front left pocket, got Olight. This one is the H2R Nova, up to 2300 lumens on the super bright mode, and I really like this one. It's magnetic, which is great, and you can go ahead and here you go, magnetic, and you can go ahead and pop it up, car hood, whatever it is. It's nice to have. I really enjoy this one. And then it's also got a headlamp straps that'll go with it, so you can go ahead and turn it into a headlamp. I keep those in my EDC bag. This right here, some trauma shears, so I'd wanted to get some medical stuff. This is a front left pocket as well. These are by Leatherman. They're the Leatherman Raptors. A lot of really good reviews on these, so I think that that's something nice to have. Also got seatbelt cutter in it, glass breaker. It's just something nice, folds up really small, and from what I understand, TSA friendly. We'll see how that goes though. Something expensive to lose to TSA, so travel at your own risk. That being said, I mean, it meets all the TSA guidelines currently, so. That being said, headphones, Apple AirPods, and then Vaseline. This, instead of carrying chapstick, I like this metal tin. It's nice to go ahead and have that, and then you can go ahead and I just top it off with Vaseline, which also works great as a fire starter, like to be able to help give you a little bit of fuel so that you can go ahead and get a spark, start up a fire easier. Just a nice little backup, use it sometimes camping, bonfire, stuff like that. Right here, this is my wallet. Use a couple hair bands and then a few more just backups. Seems like someone always needs a hairband. And then in addition to my cards, not a whole lot here. I try not to carry a whole lot of stuff. But I do also have 10 water purification tablets. I've got 1 wet wipe, antibacterial wet wipe here. So once again, the Olight down to here. This is on my front left pocket. Very comfortable carry. Going on, we've got front right pocket. This right here is the mini Benchmade Barrage. Not a huge fan of Benchmade and what they do politically, maybe some of their donations from what I understand, but they make amazing products, and therefore I will support them unless I've got a better or an equivalent product from another company for a similar price. I got that on clearance. I don't know if they're just not doing as well. This thing runs 140 bucks, I think, 130, 140, and I got it for like 60. So didn't want to pass it up. Nice, very sharp. And the place I got it from, they'll go ahead and resharpen it. I just bring it in, they'll go ahead and resharpen it whenever. So, nice deal if I don't feel like sharpening it. Okay, black ink pen, always carry one of those. This right here is a construction Sharpie. This one's one of the ink saws. I just like having a good quality Sharpie on me. Good pair of fingernail clippers. I think it's very important to have a good pair. I hate the cheap pairs, they don't work that well. I wouldn't toss them if I've got them, but I don't like those to be my primary. It's frustrating. I don't know about y'all. I keep my nails pretty short, but when you go to cut your fingernails and you end up with The cheap ones, they just don't want to go ahead and actually cut clean, and then if you don't file them down really good afterwards or something, which I don't feel like doing, then, you know, it's just one more thing. It's annoying. So anyways, I don't have to do that with these. These cut really well. Okay, and they're only like $5-6. Then I always carry a pack of gum 99% of the time. Start carrying some Altoids, the little mini ones again. These days, you got to carry a freaking mask. I'm not a fan. I think we ought to be able to make up our own minds on all that stuff. I'm a very, very opinionated person in regards to that. I think that, you know, I get to choose to take all these other risks in life. Why don't I get to choose to risk whether or not I want to wear that? If you're like, oh, well, do it to help slow the spread or help to go ahead and help other people. And we all know that it's a bunch of crap, because even the U.S. Surgeon General, one of my favorite tweets that he put out was back in, I believe, February, talking about how they don't work. You know, like, that's it. And then all of a sudden, everyone changed their tune, because all of a sudden it was something popular to do. It's just a bunch of crap at the end of the day, and I'm not a fan. So if I'm going to have to wear it, I'm going to wear an American flag or wear something along those lines. Okay, now moving on. I've got, once again, this stuff is front right pocket. So got the Benchmade all the way down through this section. This is all front right, okay? So now back right, I keep my iPhone 11. I've just got the regular one. No point in getting the $300 extra, at least not to me, because all you're getting is one more lens that gives you 2 optical zooms, so double magnification. That's it. You're getting twice as close to whatever you're taking a photo of. That's the only thing you're gaining with that. You get on this one, you're getting the ultra wide, you're getting the regular wide angle, and it does the exact same thing. The internals are all the exact same. There are a couple other features on the more expensive phone, like the screen gets a little bit better battery life, truer black, stuff like that, because of the tech that they put into them, but it's just, to me, it's not worth the extra money. That being said, moving on, back left pocket, we've got the Altoid. This is my little char tin, but I keep more bands around it, and I also keep a ton of crap inside of there. Everything from backup contact lenses for my current prescription down to a mini Bic lighter. I mean, everything in between. It's just got a lot of little things. I do find that I use a lot of these things. They've come in handy, and that's why I have what I have in there. I don't put stuff in just to fill space. Got backup cache, things like that. Okay, up here, this is also back left pocket. I wanted to be able to carry, it might be a little bit overkill. I'm looking into the whole ankle stuff. I've seen some guys do the ankle kit instead for their trauma kit, but for right now, I don't have that, so I'm rolling with this. I've got 2, so one for entry, one for exit wounds, chest seals, and I think you go with quality when you go with things that are for traumatic situations that are literally life-saving, potentially. So, and then also good quality cat tourniquet there, and you know, both of those fit comfortably in the back left pocket. Haven't had any issues. This is the one I was thinking would be uncomfortable, but I keep this with it out, like facing out, so that this part's against my butt, this part is facing out, and it's fine. And I keep this high up here so it's easy to grab. Okay, and then moving on, we've got carabiners. This one just got my car keys, gym membership, stuff like that. House keys, wedding ring, because I've got stones in mine, so where I work I can't wear that because of food and stuff like that, requirements for the health code. So a lot of time I just go ahead and keep it on here, and then I can go ahead and pop it on whenever. And then if I don't want to wear it, like for example when I'm lifting with barbells, I hate that. Just uncomfortable. Looked into some of those. I'm considering going with one of those the soft ones people get, you know, that look pretty cool, that you wouldn't have that issue, and it also wouldn't have an issue with the food. But anyways, I really like this one though, so I've been sticking with it. You know, yeah, that's just the way it is. But you know, not super expensive, just because it's something that was really cool, and I don't see the point in me spending tons of money on my ring. I spent a lot of money on my wife's ring. That being said, moving on to carabiner, this one. So I keep this one underneath and that one on the top, on both on my right belt loop, for my typical everyday carry. And here I've got a pill fob. It's got everything from basic ibuprofen to Benadryl, to some caffeine tablets in it, a couple other things like a leave and whatnot. And then also got gun safe keys, just because easy to get to, right here. Got one of the Night Eyes tools. This thing's nice. I'm getting more details on stuff like this in the future. Got a TSA combination lock. Use that mainly at the gym every day. and then, or almost every day. And then just a little Swiss Army knife and an extra key ring, because seems like that's needed a lot. The carabiner on this is called a Firearm. This is actually really cool. It's got a little built-in straight edge, not that I need that. A little like a rope cutter, wire cutter kind of thing. Well, not wire cutter, but like a little rope cutter if you need to cut something. But the real reason I bought this wasn't for those, because that's sort of stupid. It's this right here, one hand sparks. Combine that with the Vaseline, pretty good shape. If you happen to have some hand sanitizer on you, then that's something small that I'm going to add to this kit. I'm going to add a smaller version because I do not like the big ones. But that being said, it does work well with the Vaseline. Hand sanitizer is just amazing too for helping with that. And then finishing it up, we've got, this is for pocket carry, but I don't actually use this really for pocket carry like practically ever. I'm going to carry a Ruger LCP2 for pocket carry if I need to. But this is the SIG P365, okay? So it's got the manual safety on it. I trained with that, so I was really used to it. 10+1 in the chamber. Yes, it is loaded, and yes, this is my safety. Okay, so I did a trigger job. I went in and put a flat trigger on there. It's nice, and I really enjoy it. Like the flat trigger, it's just a comfort thing, just fun. Shoot it well, and then backup 15-round backup mag. Okay, and then yeah, I guess that's everything. So hopefully this is short, sweet, to the point. Doing this all in one take just to keep it rolling. I've been doing all these videos for a while there. I was going for 30 in 30 days, but then I got a little off track. But the main thing is I was trying to build a habit with getting comfortable in front of the camera, doing stuff primarily in one take, and this is what we've got. So this is my EDC. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. The main idea, really, I guess, overall with this is everything here I find that I use fairly regularly. It's just nice to have on me. If there's ever a time that I really needed to go lighter, then I can go ahead and have a small bag with me. Usually I always have my EDC bag with me, and that's got a whole host of other stuff, other goodies we'll put on. But if I ever really needed to go lighter, let's say I'm at the gym, I switch things up based on my environment. But if you're talking my typical everyday, not at work, because at work I can't carry, but typical everyday, then I am wearing jeans. This is what I have on. Oh, and I highly recommend one of these belts. Let's see, I don't even remember who makes this one. Blade Tech Ultimate Carry Belt. So these are great. I'm sure you've seen them before. You can go ahead and ratchet system. So if you want to tighten up a little bit, you can go ahead and just loosen it right here, and then let you go ahead and do that. These things are great. You cut them down to size, and I have really enjoyed it. I recommend when you do, if you ever get one of these, any brand, and you cut down, make sure that you're wearing whatever your normal carry is, or the biggest one you would be carrying, thickest stuff. So for example, if you carry appendix and you carry with a, let's say it's got a light on it, then you know, make sure you size based on that, and that way you can always go a little tighter if you need to, or cut more off later. But I love this belt. I bought this one, I think this one I got a little over 2 years ago. Worn it literally almost every single day of the year. I think there's a couple exceptions to that, maybe 4 exceptions, but not much, because I know I've worn it well over 700 times and I love it. And it's still going strong. It's being beat up, so it is what it is, but I don't care, because it's not about looks, it's about function. So yeah, all of that to say, hope everyone's having a great one. Hope that if you have any questions, you go ahead and throw it down there. And yeah, it's a lot, but like I said, you saw at the beginning, it's just comfortable. It's not a whole lot of extra crap to carry. Oh, and what I was mentioning on this one, I actually do keep this in front because I did not like the ones that I've tried so far to carry the SIG and a backup mag up front for appendix, like the sidecars and stuff like that they talk about. I've only tried 1 or 2 out that people really liked at the store, so I'm gonna have to continue to search on that. In the meantime, I'm using this to hold this, because up front, sort of like the same idea, because I just find it's more comfortable than the other options that were out there. And I really do like this for Kydex. I really like that holster a lot. But yeah, other than that, we got trauma Yeah, I mean, people would be like, well, what about, you know, you could also even get into that too. You'd be like, well, what about other stuff for trauma? You can, you know, get into the idea of like, well, what about a bandage, stuff like that, or Israeli bandages, or trauma gauze, you know, and yeah, it's really small and whatnot because it's vacuum sealed, but I mean, I've already got all this, you know, and the way I see it is I've been taught that worst case, if you had to go ahead and pack a wound with a shirt, pack it with a shirt, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things where they're like, you know, if you're going to go ahead and stop the bleeding, let's stop the 4-minute death thing and go ahead and, you know, get them antibiotics at the hospital. So, you know, unless, I mean, it'd be great if my EDC bag, I've got all that stuff with me. It's just a matter of, you know, there's so much I can put on my person and be comfortable, and that's the thing. This is comfortable and I enjoy it. So this is my most current EDC. Once again, I tweaked a few things. I do have a little pouch that was in the last one. It has like a couple games, some backup change, quarters, stuff like that. A little USB stick and a iPhone, well, any phone, tripod. And I do keep that with me if I'm going to be away from my bag for a long time. If I don't have my EDC bag with me, it stays on the EDC bag. I meant to tell that in the last video. And explain that, but I didn't do a good job of that because that adds that much more stuff. And you know, once again, it's just nice to have. We want to play some games or whatever when I go out to eat with some of my buddies when I'm out visiting them out in like Colorado and whatnot. Then I just throw it on my hip and we go in because I don't want to feel like and carry a bag around with me everywhere. Okay, hope everyone has a great one. I'll catch you later.